Hello everyone in cyber world, welcome back to another video. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Richard, and this is our channel we call Poor Man's DIY.
Today's video is part 4 of our Murphy bed project. What we're going to do is show you how we built our bookshelves to add to our Murphy bed.
And as always, before we get started, if you enjoy the video at the end, leave a comment, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so as well. Now, we broke up this project into building the Murphy bed box itself, and then we're going to work on the shelves. The reason that we're doing this, to be honest, is because I'm prone to making errors. We're not professionals at this, and oftentimes I'll make a cut and find out, oh man, I measured twice and I still cut it wrong, and so then I have to do a bunch of adjusting. So we figured we would follow the instructions for the bed first, finish that, and then we would make whatever adjustments we want to, see how the shelves we really want to be, how wide, how tall, and we're going to work from there. So now that we have the bed set up, now we're going to start fixing the bookshelf that we have planned, and we now want the dimensions on that. So just like with the bed, we've put up together a plan on our own. We've measured everything. I've got it all marked and ready to go. So now it's just a matter of sending everything through the saws, and we should be good to start assembling pretty quickly. After we had finished cutting all the wood for the Murphy bed, we sat down and discussed exactly how we wanted our bookshelves to look. We looked on the internet and compared some different builds that we have seen, and we came up with an idea of what we wanted to do.
We drew up our own plans and started cutting.
For our Murphy bed, we are going to make it a permanent fixture in the bedroom, and so it will be mounted solidly onto the wall as well as the bookshelves. In doing this, it actually makes things, gives us an option to make the bookshelves much easier by using pocket holes. Don't need special joinery or anything like that. The sides that we will place the pocket holes in will be mounted up against the wall or against the Murphy bed itself, so you'll never even see those. So we're going to go ahead and start preparing the pieces that will be jointed using the pocket holes.
making some drawers for the bookshelf. Once again, we decided to go with pocket holes because this is something that anybody can do.
Okay, I think we've got most of our parts ready to go. Before we start assembling the bookshelf cabinet here, one last thing we're going to do is we're going to put in some holes on the sides, and the reason for that is so that we can install adjustable shelves and move them up and down any place we want to. We're going to put in these holes with using this Craig jig. So it actually has everything spaced out perfectly. You lay it on the edge, you just drill the holes and continue for the whole distance of the board where you want to put it.
We stained all the parts in the bookshelves as we did in part 2 of our series.
I started getting some tear out during the drilling of the holes, so I decided to use some frog tape to minimize the tear.
Okay, we're now ready to start putting everything together. We're actually going to be using a few nails to hold it together, but primarily this will be held together with pocket holes, and we'll show you how we do that as well.
We can't open the drawers at the very bottom of the shelf because it would get in the way of the floorboards. So we had to raise them up a little bit, and I used some spacers to put where the sliders will actually go. We did install one permanent shelf on the bookshelf. It holds the sides together and prevents the drawer slides from pulling apart.
Once again, we use pocket holes, but this is on the bottom of the shelf, but it will not be seen.
So we're actually going to end the video here today. Even though the bookshelf isn't quite completed, next week what we're going to be doing is kind of finalizing the entire project. We're going to be adding some fine details to the Murphy bed and the bookshelf to make it look kind of original, and we hope it has a unique look to it. And we'll be showing you details on how we accomplish that. So until then,
Bye-bye.